We're gonna be watching some of the greatest content ever to exist. Did Geoff save gaming? And the reason why I'm watching this one. Beautiful title. Busty games are back. Hideo Freakoff. What is this, bro? When you had a thumbnail that beautiful, of course you have to watch it. Like, god damn. Anyway, check out Fleekazoid. I always advertise his content. I will link the video down in the description below. Let's enjoy this. Just jump right in. I have no idea what this is. I think I kind of know who Hideo is. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right.
Kojima's game, he's still separating more women from their shoes than TSA. But over here, we got golden robo titties, robo jiggle joints. We've got
oh my god,
house party and
what game is this? God damn, what a time to pause too.
Beverly Hills. Even Joff's got a dozen waifu games in here paying his rent. Now, any of these games be good? Listen, for right now,
who cares?
Have
10 out of 10. Don't need it. Look at this. Hold on. Let me move myself. Boom. 10 out of 10. Perfect game. You don't. Who needs gameplay? That's all you need right there.
Redeeming qualities, and that's enough. Now put down
beautiful.
Your 20-year-old
oh my fucking god! What is this video?
Because it's that time of the year where we get hyped over a bunch of lies.
This game wasn't very good.
Game Fest opened up by showing an awesome game that has heavy metal music, a rotund man doing wheelies, shooting flamethrowers, takedowns,
seems cool,
gypsies, and best of all, gypsy takedowns. Oh my Jesus!
Beautiful.
A wave of nostalgia is coming over me, friend. Tell me, what is this game called? Oh fuck! It's a Dark Souls
Mortal Shell
game. I haven't been this bamboozled since my last trip to Thailand. But speaking of big reveals, licensed games are having a second coming, pimps. Straight from the phantom loins of THQ, we're getting Invincible, Deadpool, Dune, The Expanse, Scott Pilgrim, Game of Thrones.
I heard, speaking of Dune, I heard that game wasn't very good. I heard the new MMO that came out. I was watching Asmongold play and I was not into it. And I was like,
Mr. Buddy's James Bond, and all these games mean nothing to me because the Robocock of Justice is getting takedowns. Let me tell you something personal, pimp. Ever since I was a boy, I've wanted to slam a man's head into an industrial vent because he littered. Taeyeon,
god damn, hell yeah.
Mount Rushmore, you are givers. No, don't tell me that you can't do this to litterers. It's been a while since I've been chubbed up. Let me ride the high. Damn, I lost it. Kojima must be nearby.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his games on pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
He is the star to my eyes. He is the sun in my moon. Hopefully, he will bear my children.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Kojima's walked out to announce more walking slop. Keeping the
dude, I will say this. I wish I can edit as good as Fleekazoid can. This man just knows what the hell he's doing. God damn, and he produces them so goddamn quick. Beautiful.
Going by showing an absolutely electric 7-minute conversation in a sepia tone room, then left. Then he came back because he had more to say, because Kojima always has more to say, especially about Kojima. This time it was to announce he has a USB stick of, quote, game ideas. Is that what we're calling it these days? Yeah, sure, buddy. I know what you mean by game ideas. It means the feet scans of every Hollywood actress from the last 20 years. Toronto's gonna be hunting after that USB like the holy fucking grail. Domino oregano, Hideo-san. My sweet lover. And we got Wu-Chang, Wu-Tang, Moo-Dang, not to be confused with Mo-Dang, the cute-ass baby hippo. I love that hippo. Moo-Dang looks like a solid...
What the hell is the hippo thing? I hear so many memes about it too. That thing's gonna kill someone.
57% mix.
It's gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna react to it too.
45 seconds of showing a wall, and Wu-Chang's gonna put me through an unspeakable hell to see some breasts.
That looks fun. Wait, hold on. I missed it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Put me through an unspeakable hell to see some breasts.
There we go. Beautiful. Put me right in between them. There you go. That's gameplay right there. That's beautiful. Alright, continue.
Story of my life, Jim. The new Bond game keeps stressing everywhere that this is a reimagining of the character that is their take and completely standalone.
Can these, even if it's a good game, can these companies please stop using reimagined, back to form bullshit? Like, goddamn, it makes you not trust the game.
Mean this Sheen won't be making a reappearance?
Man talk.
Please let me know. I'm trying to shave money for the organ donor edition of Borderlands.
Free purchase. Oh, 130? Hell no. No. $230 for this. Ain't no game worth that much. And they probably still gonna have more in-game content too to buy. Oh my god.
4. Joff announced
130.
Ill, a game where you go around shooting limp dick zombies and punt kicking the cast of Rugrats. And
hell yeah,
ask,
now that's badass.
Yes, I will gladly punt kick that baby. I'll punt kick his ass back into the womb.
I'll do it. No, I'll do it right fucking now.
But speaking of silly little baby games, Sonic Racing announced a new racist called Hatsune Miku. I have no clue who this is, but I'm sure it's a big improvement over the last Sega racing game that featured famous NASCAR crasher Danica Patrick. And as long as we're talking about crashes, Mind's Eye also paid Joff's ransom demands to be here. Let me tell you a little something about Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is so good that before release, the suits were running from it like the bubonic plague. They were afraid of how good this game
Oh, everything's on the right side in this video. Damn. Mostly negative, huh? Yeah, that's really good. Beautiful.
was and how much money they'd make. One of the devs even said that this game anticipates the future. If that's the case, the future is looking very inbred. Mafia heard
I do love me some game glitches though. That shit, it'd be hilarious.
everyone's complaints about Mafia 3 not being a Mafia game.
Never mind.
So
Yeah, I love game glitches. Maybe next time.
Game. Silent Hill is getting not one but 2 more games. Nice. Congrats. Happy for you. Let's go check back in on the dickheads that own everything I love.
World premiere.
Phil Spencer is hitting that Ozempic. Sorry, no Gears of War ED today, guys. They made a trailer, but they couldn't get it up in time. Don't fret, though, Gears of War fans. It could be worse. We could be Thief fans. Hey, idiot!
It could always be worse. You could be a Bloodborne fan. Oh.
How does it feel to have your favorite franchise brought back only for it to be in VR? Not good, right?
Ugh. You know, I've never actually played the Thief games.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a Batman fan. This has happened to me twice. One more time, and who's to fucking say what I'll be releasing? Deadpool is also getting another game in VR, specifically on
You know what? That one I can honestly see being kind of decent. That would actually be kind of fun.
Zuckerberg honeypot device that buys exclusivity for almost every VR game. And I speak for
I don't own a VR
when
though.
I say, I'm not letting that lizard man
Oh
see
my
inside
God.
my goon cave. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it, Valve Index fans. Go back to playing Half-Life Alyx for the 50th time. I got you. Go beat your saber again. I got you. I don't care how many gold chains he wears. Swapping from business to I'm not spying on you casual ain't fooling me, Buster. I don't care if you put on Flavor Flav's clock. The Spanx Citadel is for game's eyes only, bitch. Speaking of
Hell
which,
yeah.
Gabe Newell showed up to the Summer Game Fest to
True.
announce that he has a super yacht.
Isn't Gabe Newell, isn't he like really focused on Linux? That's awesome.
Illiterate
Yeah, sorry. I was I don't know why I
be able to
paused.
count to 3 in order to afford a yacht. Sorry, super yacht. Thank you, Gabe Newell. Very inspiring. All right,
So he came out that just said that he owns a yacht.
in order to afford a yacht.
Well
Sorry,
deserved. Let's be
super
real.
yacht. Thank you, Gabe Newell. Very inspiring.
The co-founder of Valve Corporation has an armada of luxury yachts worth around. You know, this is one of those times where I could not care less if you know, he deserves them. Steam is so goddamn good. I love Steam so much. He deserves those yachts. He gives me a product that is so goddamn good. Go buy yourself a yacht. Go buy yourself a whole armada of luxury yachts, I guess. Why do you need more than one? Whatever, man. These billionaires be crazy, but you know what? He's crazy in the right way. What a beautiful man. He giving me them fucking good Steam deals. He deserves his yacht. If I get a game that's normally like $50 or $60, but it's on sale for like $2, yeah, you go buy yourself a yacht. Perfect, beautiful. No game company beating these deals.
All
Say that
right, let's
much.
bang out some hardcore detailed analysis real quick. Friend slop. People say if Left 4 Dead came out today, we'd call it friend slop.
I would love to see a remaster of Left 4 Dead.
Damn right I would. Hell,
games
I'd
are
go
great.
even further than that. Hide and seek is the original
my
friend
God.
slop. Marriage, friend slop. Nuance is for people with PhDs. I wrote this script with a crayon. Let's get back to what matters.
You know
This
what? That's
game
probably
had an
true.
ass so fat it had this guy dancing. I got 20 ads for the new Switch. Shout out to everyone that won the Switch 2 giveaways, by the way. Metal Gear Solid Delta looks great. Onimusha looks great. Dying Like the Beast looks good. Stranger Than Heaven looks fantastic. RGG's actually got to make new assets for this one. It's good to see they're re-releasing BioShock Infinite without all the escort missions. Scum took a shit on the showcase. And
Really? I love Bioshock.
Speaking of which, Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like a piece of
Love Bioshock Infinite.
Nothing
I think it was
but absolute
10 out of 10. I want it. Hold on, wait. We're reversing.
Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like a piece of art. Nothing.
Piece of art. Oh, beautiful. This is my thumbnail right here. Absolute cinema.
But absolute art. I think the price is a little.
It's a little. You know what? It's a little low, honestly. Look at that. No, I don't know why I moved. You can probably see it right here.
Steep at 1,000.
It's a little low. It's a little low. I mean, the person selling it's getting ripped off right now. Let's be real. It's a good deal.
$1,000, but they gotta get you to hop on Game Pass somehow. And when did a little extortion ever hurt anyone? Resident Evil Requiem was announced. And I just need you to watch something for me. For the audio listeners, what we're watching.
Resident Evil is like one of those games. I think it kind of turned into where people watch like streamers and content creators play them.
Here is Raccoon City getting leveled by the force
It seems like
of
that.
1,000 fucking suns. Think the highest budget live leak you've ever seen. Now, as that guy, that
my
Ford
God.
Bronco, and that Quiznos gets consumed by the fiery wrath of God's mistakes, tell me, do you think anything in this city is left? No, right? Wrong. Every building is still standing. Hell, I think I see a Margaritaville.
Ooh, that's badass.
Still open.
What?
Shit, is that a McDonald's over there? Hey, you want a radioactive Big Mac? Jokes aside, I'm glad we retconned the nuclear bomb to a little oopsie daisy.
You gotta admit though, Resident Evil games are really fun to play and just addicting in just a weird way. I don't know. I don't get it. This is it. This is why.
Massive mommy milkers, I'll tell you this much, I am excited to finally be able to play a Resident Evil game again with both hands on the controller. Then over in the PlayStation showcase, lately, they've been eating more ass than doors eating cheeseburgers.
Marathon,
He's the only
beautiful.
guy more allergic to
Isn't Marathon gonna be the new Concord? I think it is. It's my bet. Betting on it.
Sony. First it was Concord.
New report says Sony's Concord cost $400 million to make. Why'd you put so much money into a game? There's no way that they were this delusional. They thought everybody was going to hop on and be like, hell yeah. I can't wait to play whatever the fuck these are. Yeah, what the... Man. It is true. The developers don't know how to make games anymore. Or at least here at the West, they don't.
Then Marathon and the Swamp Thing.
Ugh.
Dad.
What the fuck's it got to do with me? I don't give a fuck about
But finally, PlayStation's announced that they want to make money again. So inspired by their
Oh, I want to get this so bad. I want to get Stellar Blade. So good.
Muse Stellar Yams.
I need
they
to get
said,
it.
Bam! Marvel minus Capcom with a big budget store. Bam! Hey, remember when the French said, ho ho, croissant, 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 ho ho? Well, Team Ninja just announced that Neo 3 will be mixing ninjas and samurais into one character. They've done what no other Frenchman has done before. They didn't surrender and they achieved victory. Wouldn't you know it? All Ubisoft was missing was something called a single button press. Have you heard of this? And you already know Neo 3's gonna have a big budget because Neo 2 had a massive budget. Have you all forgotten that tall lady with those voluptuous curves, that wild, untamed bush, and those fine Edo-era Japanese oak railings with golden
Oh my
fixtures?
God.
Whoa, I'd stick my couch in her living room. This house is this man's wife, by the way. Now let's bring it back over to bootleg Bethesda.
When
Okay.
it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other.
I still can't go left! The Outer Worlds heard my complaints about having to strap 2 rounds of 9mm together to make 12 gauge and fixed it by making my knees pop when I stand up.
I'm just gonna hear you.
Better idea. I'm dummy thick and the
Okay.
clap on my ass cheeks
That's
alerts
true.
the guards. Thoughts? No takers? Alright. I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys what happened the last time an artist got rejected, but you know what? Hey, you take that chance, right? At least the game's not 80 goddamn
Oof.
dollars. I'm sorry.
I'm still, yeah, we're going full on 80. Well, that's if you want the base game. 130 for the deluxe.
Grandpa, I gotta shut off your life support. The Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. $80 so I can pay for your god
How much is the
rejected. But you know what? Hey, you take that chance,
Hold
right?
on.
At least the game's not 80.
pre-purchase the Outer Foods Premium Edition is 100, and then they're gonna do a goddamn deluxe edition
Goddamn dollars. I'm sorry, Grandpa.
for
I gotta shut off your
120.
life support.
It's going
The
to be
Outer Worlds 2 is
ridiculous.
coming out. $80 so I can pay for your goddamn Port Royale Burnout Notch Lucky Brand tees. Retard was right about you lot. Tony Hawk's getting Michelangelo. I mean, not to overreact, because I'm not really a big overreactor,
Yeah.
but wow, that's pretty neat. Todd Howard didn't make it to the event because his car broke down on the way there. State of Decay is in a state of delay. And finally, Fable didn't make an appearance tonight, and for that, I'm thankful. If I missed your favorite game announcement here tonight, nah, it wasn't an accident. I just hate that game, and you should take it very personally. Make sure you let me know about it on every social media platform, especially Twitter. And while you're at it, mark down on your calendar that the Fleek Award Game Show SummerSlam is coming June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. Come see Naughty Dog Stellar Blade take on the real Stellar Blade. Come see
Oh,
Fom
beautiful.
and Jesus Christ take on Nintendo and Satan. Maybe, possibly. Find out yourself. June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. You know who's gonna win UFC 317? You! Because you won't be watching it. You'll be watching the Fleet SummerSlam.
Oh my god, dude, this is beautiful. So that's essentially what the game announcements and shit summed up. We might actually get a lot of good games. All right, I'm gonna link this video down in the description. Go check out Fleekazoid. He makes great content, the greatest content of all time. Beautiful. Go check him out. Anyway, peace out. Goodbye.